Try kid.
Hello?
Nope. Hello. The second splitter we used.
No, it's not that. Plugged it first, plugged into my main splitter. It's one that's the splitter that's plugged into the fuse.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not working. Microphone. This. It is plugged in. Now why are you doing that? It's weird. I unplugged it, lost audio for a second, regained audio, plugged it back in, lost audio.
So let's see. New audio device. Test.
Looks. I can see that it's right
Test.
myself. It's picking me up, but it's just not actually outputting it. Why? Okay. Why?
Okay.
Test.
Hi, sorry for breaking everyone's earbuds, chat.
Get rid of them.
Dad's here too, chat.
Feedback loop.
Technology's weird sometimes. It's fine. Okay, the mic works now.
Chat confirmed.
I can see it in the thing now. Chat says hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Oh, I was here.
Okay. So, that's working now.
Okay.
Go back to testing. We got the battery, chat. We are now trying to figure out why my controller's not working too. Because it's not operating at 1% like my microphone was, so what's its bullshit excuse?
Linked.
Boot oop, I hear system noises. It doesn't give a shit. God damn it. Had to struggle with my controller in a long time. We're trying to find out how much power my stream takes. But I can't do that if I can't test Elden Ring. Alright, cool. We're gonna test Elden Ring with mouse and keyboard until I can figure out why my controller's not working.
Of course.
Alright, actually loading into the game, it's gonna go up. Let's see. I don't think I have... We're not gonna fight anything. How do I... Fuck do I menu in this game? On mouse and goddamn keyboard. Key bindings. Why is map set to G? Who puts map on G? Is the M key in use? No, it's not. Who Cool. Menuing is so unnecessary on mouse and keyboard. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are gonna just teleport to... Why? Ew. Mouse and keyboard. Why? Ew. Okay. Somewhere with a lot of enemies. Or at least one really, really big enemy. Okay. Spawn. Why? Oh, the game's awful on keyboard. Hello, large lad! Murder me! Bit violence! So that I might test the strains of my computer. Make many particles! Violence! Still at 4 bars? Okay. Oh, no! Okay, so, anyways, without knowing what happens when an actual power surge happens, we won't know if everything's gonna break or not. So... But I mean, it's not yelling at me. The other day, the smaller battery just full-on yelled at me at this point, so this is already a win, chat. We take those wins. I don't actually know the correct button for which to interact with a site of grace. Oh, there we go. It's showing me all the controller controls without actually letting me use the controller, which is ridiculous. But yeah, it seems like things are at least working, which is good. So, aside from my controller. I don't know why the controller's not working. I don't know if it's an Elden Ring thing or in general. Controller not thing. Plug your first input, plug in. No. I unplug it, it gets angry. Okay, whatever. Turn to desktop. Okay. Controller. Plug in controller. Controller goes boo-doo. My system clicks at me because it wants to stress me out. Relaunch Elden Ring. Welcome to Testing Shit 101, chat. Did I forget? No. The stream clearly just says testing stuff. I didn't care about posting in the Discord. We're not actually streaming right now. I had to turn on stream in order to test things. There wasn't any way around that. I needed to know how much power the stream was gonna draw. This is not a real stream. You guys are just hanging out. No, I didn't tweet about it either. Hey, Elden Ring, why aren't you launching? Would you like to launch now? I would like you to launch now. Oh, no, this is just trying to figure out if things work at the moment. Obviously we won't know if it survives a power surge until one of those randomly fucking happens, so there could be never one ever again, or there could be one in the next 5 minutes. Hard to tell. But for now, we're just trying to figure out what's going on with stuff. The length of this stream might fuck up people's stream streaks. Sorry. How's everybody doing? How's your weekend going? Why won't Elden Ring launch? I'm going to eat something. I like to cease to exist and then re-exist, because that'd be nice. Pretty good so far. Nice, nice. Do anything fun so far, or just having potato days? I was having a potato day, and then I rerouted all of my cables. Fine. Cable management is a menace. Absolute menace. Gonna just hold on. We're almost done. Bam. Hello. Nothing says the weekend like being a potato. Exactly. Your hand fell asleep while eating a Kit Kat. That seems distressing. Elden Ring is not launching. This is also distressing. Why? Hey, JP's Innocence, welcome. Thank you for the resub and for the 19 months. Oh god, I don't know if any of my alerts are working right now. No! That one. Maybe. Probably. Uncertain. No, not that one. Oop, hold up. They're happening? Hello. Note to self, put Twitch alerts on other scenes. Thank you for the resub there, though, JP's Innocence. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend's going. We're just troubleshooting shenanigans. My controller still doesn't work. Why is an excellent question. I have never had to deal with it being like this. Reinstalling my drivers. That would suck. I guess I could restart my PC. I don't want to. I've tried unplugging it, plugging it back in again. Oh, hey, Chad, I was right. Last night we hit another wheel spin for you guys. Let me... Remind me on Monday when we have a real stream, since this one is just for troubleshooting shenanigans. So yeah, remind me on Monday and we'll get that wheel spin for you guys. If we get 4 more subs, chat, we get the bigger wheel too. Making good progress on that sub goal for Dawn Trail Final Fantasy stuff. is my brain? That's the question I'm currently wondering. Not you. That one. I unplugged a lot of stuff to do cable management, so it might just be struggling a little bit much. Here, let me test a couple of things here as well to make sure they're still working. Scene swap. Go. Go. Big scene swap with the mutes. But now you can hear me. Okay, cool. Foot pedal still works where it's plugged in at. Let's see, does the Steam Deck still work? Audio. But now you can hear me. Okay, cool. The Steam Deck still works as well where it's plugged in. My mic's working, my headset's working. Mouse and keyboard work. Webcam works, you guys just can't see it. Wahaha. Okay, and that means the left camera's also working though, because the VTuber model's working. Rabid! How you doing, Rabid? We're just troubleshooting some stuff here, making sure that the new battery thing works. Okay, I do have driver updates that I'll need to do. I don't think that's gonna affect the Xbox controller though. Launch Steam, click the Steam tab in the top right pop-up window. What is it considering the Steam tab? What? I guess I can shift tab. I changed the controller from there. Playtime guides, recent foods, overview, achievements, notes, guides, recording, controller setting, controller configuration, input. Okay. No controller connected. Fuck you. I don't agree with that statement. I clearly hear the PC noises of, hi, I've connected a thing. Okay. Oh, controller detected. Won't recognize. Hi, Reddit, you're trustworthy. In the top left corner. Okay. Open the controller tab. What? Settings? Is that what you're after? Okay, open the controller tab. No controllers detected. Enable Steam input for Xbox. Oh, why is that turned off? That on for one. want. Find the game in the library, right click. Huh. Okay. Go to the game. Right click. Properties. Controller. All controllers are enabled. Default settings is fine because everything's default enabled. Shenanigans. Hi, Mom! Not showing up. Here's what fixed your issue. Windows control panel devices and computers. Okay. Devices. Controllers working. Right click. Settings. Oh, what? Devices. But my headset, my keyboard again? Also and my mouse. Why is my keyboard listed twice? Audio, other devices. Okay, backup, my face cam, my headset, mouse, my capture card, whatever the fuck some of those are. The Steam Deck, the Steam Green Deck pedal. Unknown USB device. Device descriptor request failed. Driver error. Cool. If I unplug that, does it vanish? Fuck. Oh no, what? The fucking... it's erroring. Oh no. If I plug in my drawing tablet, does it register its existence in this universe? Drawing tablet. Nope. Intuos. Okay. So it recognizes the drawing tablet in that port. Is it mad at the splitter? That's what I was wondering, but then I tried to plug something else into that slot instead to see if it worked, and it's just mad at the controller. Because reasons. Doop. Unknown USB device. Okay. Let's roll that now. Unknown USB device descriptor request failed. Xbox controller. Okay, trying to fix this issue with one of my USBs. Another fix I've remained from. Running a hardware troubleshoot, doing a complete reinstall of the device, unplugging, replugging in. A scan for missing files to simple fast startup, reinstalling faulty driver, disabling USB select startup did not work. Permission my Windows 10. Okay, yep, same. Move all devices, shut down, unplug after plugging it in, hold power. Oh. Okay, this person's basically recommending fully resetting the computer. Doing that stupid. Basically wants me to cycle the power. Tried multiple things. Turned out the USB extension cable froze the cable hooked up directly to it work. But it is hooked up directly to my PC. Right? Had a USB hub with 3 devices on it. One of the devices didn't want to work. Got rid of the hub. Previous device now works. But it's not plugged into the hub, and other things work in this socket, just not the fucking controller. I mean, I need to update my drivers regardless, yes. So we might not be able to troubleshoot in the stream itself. The important thing is that I can run Elden Ring and be live and have my VTuber model going, and the power brick is not screaming at me. So we accomplished what we wanted to with this stream. We won't know until we do a full multi-hour stream with the air conditioners going if everything fucks up or not. Because I don't think we want to purposefully fuck with the air conditioners right now. So, more than likely Monday will be the big test day for that. So, I will keep troubleshooting my regular computer stuff in the background of my life, though, and let you all get back to your weekends. Thanks for coming to my impromptu half-an-hour stream of nonsense and shenanigans. I guess we can send you guys over to raid someone. Why not? Because, yeah, as far as having to go restart and do my drivers and all of that, that requires not being present right here. So, who is somebody doing things? Oh, perfect. Blazing's streaming some Elden Ring. Let's send you guys to watch some actual Elden Ring. You guys know the drill with raids. Be nice. Follow Blazing's rules. Most importantly, have fun. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, night, evening, whatever the heck it may be for you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekends. Thank you for helping me troubleshoot things. I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, you guys. Goodbye!